Okay, hi, my name is María Camila Ruiz Zapata. I'm a student of foreign languages at Universidad Católica de Oriente. I'm 18 years old and I live in Marinilla. Okay, so this video is to explain a book. This book is Anna Karenina. His writer is Leon Tolstoy, and this is a very interesting book. Okay, so first I'm going to explain the main characters of this story, and Anna is the principal character of this book. Karenin was her husband, Steva was her brother, Dolly was the wife of Steva. The French tutor is the French tutor of Steva's children. Lenin and Bronsky were two men that was in love with Kitty. Kitty was the young sister of Dolly. Okay, the beginning of this story is that Dolly discovered that Steva was having an affair with the French tutor of his children. Okay, so Anna Karenina decided to went to Dolly's house to try to solve this problem. Anna Karenina solved the problem, and Steva and Dolly spoke about this and solved all this problem. Okay, so then Kitty was pretended by two men. Okay, so then one of them, that his name is Bronsky, knew Anna Karenina and fall in love completely with her. Okay, the other man, that was Lenin, suffered a lot because he loved a lot Kitty, but she had choose Bronsky. But Bronsky now loved Anna Karenina. But the problem is that Anna Karenina had her husband. So she decides to think better the things and went to her home. In her house, she thinking a lot it. Okay, so she said that only was a joke and only was for the moment. But then she felt that she loves Bronsky, and she said to Karenin, Anna asked him for the divorce, but he refused because they were staff with great social status and will be tried. So Anna decided to went to live in a house, in a country house, and Karenin and Bronsky visited her. Then Karenin saw Anna and Bronsky together, and he felt very bad. So he decided to grant her the divorce, but Anna no longer wanted because she felt that Bronsky no longer loved her. Karenin decided that they would not divorce. On the other hand, Lenin and Kitty began their love story. Anna feel very bad because the people had found out what was happening. Okay, so she felt even worse because Bronsky could go out and be normal and all that things, but she must be looked up, and she did come out. She will be just one day. Anna went to the train station to look Bronsky, but she didn't find him. Okay, so she decides to drive to the train, and then she died. After a long time, Kitty felt worried with Levin because he had taken a dark attitude. He asked himself about the existence. Okay, so many existential questions that no one could solve. One day, a friend gave him an advice. Okay, so that is that it was that the point of life is not feel no one's Billy, but to serve God and godness. Okay, so after that, Levin changed his mind and his point of life and all this. Later that day, Dolly, Levin, and Dolly's children were looking for a shelter for a violent thunderstorm, only to discover that Kitty and Levin's young son were outside. Levin runs into the woods and saw a huge oak felled by a lightning. He heard the words, but his wife were alive. For the first time, Levin felt that love really her son and Kitty. Levin reflected again that the meaning of the life lies in the goodness, and he can put the family, the happiness, and all his life into it. Okay, so that is the end of the story, and I think that is great that the book give us teaching for the life, and teach us that every act brings its consequence. Okay, that teach us to that always we need to try be our better version. I recommended this book 100% because it's story captivating from the start until the finish. I think that Anna did not behave as she should because she must have been a much more determined woman. Her decisions were so right in all the book. Okay, so don't be like Anna.